So let me share my screen. Okay, so that is all about your service accounts. Okay, any doubts, any issues? I mean, like after service account, we have Windows authentication, right? Right. So Windows authentication means as of now, it is not going to ask any password. Windows authentication, if you choose Windows authentication. Mixed mode authentication means అయిపోయిందా చూస్తాను. Mixed mode authentication means it is going to ask the password again. It is going to ask the password even though if you are successfully verified in the Windows level, still it is going to ask the password while logging to the SQL server, right? So which one is highly secured, Windows authentication or mixed mode authentication?
Maximum.
Mixed mode, okay.
Windows.
Windows, okay. Right. So actually Windows authentication is highly secured. Okay. Windows level it is going to use Windows level security. SQL Server authentication, of course, it is also going to use Windows security only, but it's not completely going to use Windows level authentication formula. Okay. So when compared to mixed mode and Windows authentication is the highly secured one. Right. Fine. So can I change once I install my SQL Server with Windows authentication? Later, can I change it to mixed mode or not?
No.
We cannot change it to mixed mode. Okay.
Again installation you can change into maximum.
After installation, we have to change. Okay, fine. So yes, we can change the authentication mode after installation also. If you install your SQL Server with a Windows authentication, later you can change it to mixed mode. If you install your installation with mixed mode authentication, later you can change it to Windows authentication. Okay. So no problem. Whenever you want, you can simply change the authentication mode from mixed to Windows to mixed authentication. Okay, right? If you select this mixed mode authentication, your SCA account will be enabled here. SCA account. Okay, you can see SCA, right? SCA means system administrator, sysadmin account will be enabled here. You have to provide the password for the SCA account. Okay, right? I will tell you that one. Right. As of now, I'm just selecting Windows authentication. After installation, I'll show you how to change the authentication mode from Windows to mixed mode. Okay, simply go next. Right. This is almost all. We came to the end of the installation. This is your collation settings. Okay, collation settings means what? Language settings. Collation means language. Okay, collation means language settings. Collation settings means what? Language settings, right? So usually in the SQL Server we are going to use the default collation setting as SQL Latin 1 general CP1 underscore CI underscore AS. Okay, SQL Latin 1 general CP1 CIAS. This is the default collation settings. Most of the companies will use this default collation settings only. Okay, CP1 means code page 1, CI means case insensitive, AS means accent sensitive. Means however you are entering the data in the lowercase, uppercase, okay, that is case insensitive data. If you are entering the data in the lowercase, you will get the data in the lowercase. If you are entering the data in the uppercase, you will get the data in the uppercase. So however you are entering the data, it doesn't throw any error. It will simply accept the type of the data. Okay, accent sensitive also same, right? Code page 1 means your language settings, same as it is language settings and all. Right, so this is your default collation settings. If you don't change anything in this screen, it will select this collation settings. If you want to change the collation settings to a different level, different language settings, then you have to select any of this. Okay, settings like this. Okay, right. So in the 2012 installation, I will show you the different collation settings. You can easily identify there. Okay, here you cannot, it will be difficult to identify here, but in the 2012 software you can I can show you. Okay, right. Again the same question. After installation, can I change the collation settings?
No.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah. Tell me.
Yes, you can. Recently, we have changed collision settings in one of the server of.
Oh, okay. So how, what method you follow?
I don't know, but I read an email from
Okay,
my senior. He changes
okay,
the collision setting.
okay. Okay, fine. Right. Yes, we can change the collation settings, but it's not normal procedure. It's not like a simple thing to just change it. It's a big process, like it is going to be reinstalling the SQL server. Okay. Usually what you have to do, you have to rebuild the master database. So rebuilding the master database is not that simple task. So it will be like reinstalling the SQL server only. Okay, so yes, we can change the collation settings, but it will be reinstalling the SQL server, right? Okay, so right. So that's it. Just go to the next screen. That's it. This is the error reporting screen. We are no need to select anything here. Simply go next. That's it. This is the end of the installation. Just click on install button. Right. So now it just started the installation. It will take 15 to 20 minutes to complete the installation. Okay. So any issues, any doubts are there in the installation of the SQL Server 2005? Same concept will be there in the 2008 installation, 2008 R2 installation, 2012 installation, but the layout will be different. That's it. Now you can see this layout, right? In the 2008 8 R2 12, you can see SQL Server installation center layout. Something different layout. That's it. But the concept, options, everything is same.
Sir, one doubt.
Yeah.
In organization, local system was used service account.
We will use customize the service account. We will not use local system.
Okay. After installation, we will change or before during
We,
installation it will create it.
we can do anything. Some people will do before installation, means during the installation. Some people after the installation they are going to change the service account. Any problem? Nothing, no issues. During the installation is also fine. After the installation is also fine.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Okay.
If I forgot a password for service account,
Okay.
how can I get it back?
There are lot of scenarios for that. Okay, if you have already any other service account, sorry, not service account, if you are asking about further the password of service account or sysadmin
Service accounts
service account password, then you have to go
for
to,
anything.
yeah, you have to go to that Windows Server service account screen will be there. User account screen, not service account, user account screen will be there. There you have to go and you have to reset the password.
Okay. We have your option.
If you forget the password, you have, that is the only option. Or else the other option is you have to recollect the password.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. And that too, you are not going to use service account password. Once you give the password, it is going to automatically log in. No need to remember that service account password and all. But in the organizations, okay, if the service account password is missing, then you have to follow the same process. You have to raise a change request for that, and you have to discuss with the higher authorities. Then you have to set up one password. That password only you have to give for all other service accounts.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, in installation, what kind of errors we usually get, sir?
Okay, in the next class I'll discuss, okay, what kind of errors and all we'll get, okay. So usually most kind of errors
Okay.
is missing MSA MSP errors, okay. Missing MSA MSP errors. I'll discuss those errors in the next class, okay. I'll show you some of the supported files. In the supported files, sometimes MSA MSP errors will be missed. So you have to install, you have to set up that MSA MSP missing errors before installation. Then once you just fix that MSA MSP missing errors, then you can install the SQL Server. Otherwise, you will get MSA. The mostly 99% of the errors will be missing MSA MSP errors. Okay, in the interview also they will ask what kind of errors will get
Oh,
using during the installation. The answer is missing MSA MSP errors. Okay, I'll tell you how to fix those
okay.
errors also. Okay.
Oh, okay. Fine.
right? If you get any notifications like this, just click on the don't show this again. Okay, again just proceed with run program. Right, okay, it was
Sir,
successfully installed. Yeah.
can you install SSMS along with the server or automatically it will come?
We have already selected development tools, right? So automatically it will come up to SQL Server 2016. Okay, up to SQL Server 2016, no need to install the SSMS separately. Whenever you are installing the SQL Server, if you select development tools, automatically Management Studio will come. But if you don't select development tools, Management Studio will not come. After SQL Server 2016 installation, SQL Server 2016, 17, 19, even though you install SQL Server separately, again you have to install SSMS also. Separately you have to install SSMS. So your SQL Server 2016, 17, 19 will not come SSMS. Included SSMS it is not going to install. Okay. After installation of SQL Server 2016, 2017 and 2019, again you have to install. There will be a separate file called SSMS file. You have to open that SSMS file and you have to install that SSMS. I'll tell you how to install SSMS separately. Nothing, just right click, install, right click, run as administrator. You will get install button, click on install. No need to select any other, no need to select any other options. Just click on install button, automatically it will install. Installing SSMS is not at all a big task. Okay, simple task. Just click on install button, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So just click on next. We have successfully installed and click on finish. That's it. Okay. Right. This is all about your installation of the SQL Server 2005. Any issues, any doubts as of now? Peter?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Suresh? Srinivas?
Yeah, okay,
Ram?
sir, fine.
No, sir. No.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. In the next class, I'll show you how to open the SSMS, how to open the Management Studio, how to work with the Management Studio, how to connect to my default instance. Right? I'll just discuss all those things after this installation. Clear, right? Yeah. Okay, that's it for today. I'm going to close the session. Once tomorrow class is over, I'll send the recordings. Okay. Yeah. If any issues are there, just ping me in the WhatsApp. Okay. I'm closing the session.